Getting our footing from the COVID-19 pandemic, suddenly we are back to recession. It's funny, but not really funny. But we're Nigerians. We thrive on pain and laughter. So, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nasfit Muhammad on the Daily Drip, bringing you updates and issues on events that you need to know to improve your productivity. At the recently held 26th National Economic Summit, the Minister for Finance, Zainab Ahmed, said the recession by mid 2021 will be out of the recession. I hope so, and I do pray so.
Minister, are you confident that with vaccine rollouts, Nigeria will have access, in the middle of next year, if not earlier? And are you expecting a general resumption of, Nigerian growth? Are things looking really bright?
Things are looking up, looking better. As you know, we just released our third quarter report, and the indication is a positive one, even though we reported a negative growth of minus 3.62, and technically are in a recession. But when you compare it to the second quarter result, which is minus 6.1, it's a significant improvement that we have had, and it shows that the measures we are taking are the right ones. And we are very hopeful that by the fourth quarter of 2020, we'll exit recession.
Because why the House of Reps said that the budget that was fixed for 2021 is not enough to actually ease Nigerians' financial and economic aspect right now. So now, but a week ago, the Minister for Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, said the recent recession is actually due to the low prices in crude oil that was actually as a result of the pandemic. Looking at it, I think we've been in recession for the whole year of 2020. We've been in recession from the lockdown to hike in PMS to hike in food prices. And now we're really in the recession. And I think it's just a grammatical jargon, an economical jargon that's just been said. Truly, economically, we've been in recession. So it's not about the forex exchange right now. It's about how we have been, like what we have felt this past year. So moving on, I think the language for communication that's been used to talk about this economic policies, the fiscal, the monetary, all of it. I think we need more economics to come out and explain in a layman language, because Nigeria has over 50% of its population in rural communities. The Financial Times still refers to us as Africa's largest economic, so there's hope for us in that aspect. And the Minister for Finance also said that the recently approved budget for finance by the Federal Executive Council, there is no tax in it, no increase in tax. So keep your minds down. Crude oil has been accounting for 90% of Nigerians' forex and also funding the government's revenue. Recently, there's serious demand in healthcare, social services, the educational sector. So the monies that the federal government need for 2021 has actually increased, unlike the previous years. And since crude oil price has also gone down, it's actually expected that we should be in this recession right now. But despite all of this, the downturns in our economy, technology has been a great improvement and a great ease to the times. Monies are coming in big time from the technological sector. From the start of 2020, ICT has been one of the strongest strongest contributors for GDP. From TechPoint Africa reports, tech companies in Nigeria contributed to 97% of $1.806 billion raised by millionaire West Africa startup between 2010 and 2019. Bloomberg also reports that Nigeria is going to end crude for fuel swap by 2023. I hope all plans work out as FEC approves the financial bill for 2020. The federal government has also tried to ease the economic downturns with different grants and monies for micro, small, and medium enterprises. With also the tech, the improvements in tech, everyone's businesses are trying to go digital. And despite the COVID-19 effects, we all know that there's hardly a home where tech didn't sell. If the borders get open soon and trades continue, I think what Nigerians will really need more, they will need power supply, they will need the better infrastructures, they will need safety in the north, and those things we've been talking about them year in, year out. I hope 2021 gives us a better year for all our strives and our recession throughout 2020. So now, on the Daily Drip Show, we are still here bringing you 2 more shows. First is the Teens Drip, where they get to talk about how teenagers can make use of their age and time. And then we'll be wrapping up with Hello Abuja, visiting the National Mosque in Abuja. Have you been there? If you haven't, check it out. Hello viewers, and welcome to this episode of Teen Strip. Here we are again with the innovative, uplifting and exciting show for teenagers. I am your host, Abuja. Our guest for today is the eloquent, vibrant and bold Khadija Adisa. Salam, sister.
Wa alaikum salam.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We've got a game. It's called Stack the Cups. We want to see who goes faster in 12 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. None of us could stack the cup in 12 seconds. How do you feel?
As long as none of us won, I'm with you.
That's good. I like the spirit. Oh, thank you.
A technically faulty events coverage is no value for money. A crispy, clear, high-definition production, live stream, or online conference is our business. iMedia Communications, the final frontier for video production services.
This is the second segment of the show. I'm still here with our brilliant guest, Khadija Adisa. Now we're going to discuss how teenagers can make use of their time and age. Khadija, please tell us, what do you think about this?
I think they can make use of their time by learning a new skill.
New skills like what type of skills exactly?
Like let me not say all, but most of us are still trying to learn how to cook, bake and other stuff. Some are learning how to plait, some are learning how to weave, some are learning other stuff. So they can maybe indulge in the skill and try to practice it more, and by the time we're out of quarantine, they'll be able to do a new skill and start a business.
What do you think about reading and maybe writing on blogs, or maybe we can create a blog or something like that?
Yes, I improved my writing skills and reading skills. I read a broad number of books, and I'm trying to improve on my writing skills. I pick points from different sites. I read other people's books to give me ideas, and I use that to work on my own book.
I find reading very interesting. I can stay in my room all day reading. I don't have a problem with that. When I read, I feel very happy, you know. So what about those that don't want to learn a new skill? How do you think they can manage their time?
Well, some already have a talent or a particular skill that they learned. So they can start a business, and maybe with that particular skill, they can start something small with their parents helping them here and there, and then from there they can improve to something bigger. or they can just improve on their self in general.
Why do you think it is important for them to do so?
Because most of us have faults here and there that people use against us. So if like they improve on themselves, maybe they ask their family members or friends what they think is a bad image for them, they can improve it and they can improve on it, work on it, and so other people will see the change in them.
Well, thank you. What are the common things teenagers do that waste their time?
Some play video games, some they just sleep around, waste half of the day sleeping. Some eat and watch TV, they just slouch on the couch and focus on the TV without knowing what's around them, what's happening around them. Some stay indoors, not even bothering with the outdoors and nature and stuff.
Well, I know someone who spends over half of the day on Facebook she's just chatting with friends and all those stuffs.
I know someone who spends half of his days playing games and just focusing on it, not even knowing what's going on around him. Some play video games, some lazy around, some don't even bother with other people. They just stay indoors, stay in their room locked up. Some don't even take their beds because of one thing or the other. Some, I won't say reading is bad, but some just stay there locked up and just read all day without even eating or having a break. Some, they just sleep all day, every day. No break, nothing.
Okay, what skills do you think they can learn while trying to manage their time?
They can learn cooking, baking, plating, tailoring, and other stuff. Maybe start writing a book or something, improve on their reading skills and all that. Maybe even start programming computers.
Oh, I think programming computers is a very nice one, apart from just sleeping and all those stuff. I think if they can do something better with their time, learning tailoring, for some guys, for some boys, they find tailoring as it's a girl's job, or cooking. They can learn new computer skills. What do you think?
Like even the video games that they always play stuck on, maybe they can even from there they can learn how to program stuff, learn cheats and hacks, like stuff like that, and probably use the video games for a good use, not for wasting their time and just...
Yes, because there are two sides to playing a video game. There is a negative effect and there's the positive effect. While playing video game, I can call a friend and teach him something, 18 or 2. But while I'm just playing video game, I'm not learning anything from it. It's
yes, the video game
very
can
bad.
meet other people, you can interact with people depending on the one you are playing and the type you are playing. But then other ones that you are just there playing game, wasting your time, it's not...
Very bad. Why is it important to manage our time?
Because in the future, you might just waste half of your time, like during this corona, there's a lot of time that we have, and then later in the future, some people are not even doing online classes, so now it is a missed knowledge that they don't have. So in the near future, maybe they are asked of something and they don't know it because of they wasted their time doing one thing or the other.
Oh, I think watching educational programs can help them, or reading can help them in the next 5 years. They learn 18 of 2 from what they've done in their previous life.
Just watching TV, like binging series and all, is not... Some people might learn a life lesson from there, but most of the time it's just for fun, so it's not...
Well, thank you very much. We've come to the final segment of the show. It's called the Pick and Tell. Pick and Tell is divided into 3 groups: personality, general, and Islam. You have to pick 6 numbers from the cup, and I'm going to ask you 2 questions each. Are you ready? You've picked number 12. Number 12 here says it's on personality. It says, what do you dislike about yourself?
Yeah, I dislike the fact that I get angry easily, especially with my younger brother.
What triggers your anger exactly?
I don't know. When people chew loudly, it's annoying.
When people
Chew loudly, it's
you have a
annoying.
problem with that.
And then when I'm on my own, then you just come and pop out and just start disturbing me, especially when I'm reading. So,
Okay. Your second question here says, you pick number 2. It says, what would you do if someone said you did something wrong and you didn't?
first, I'll try to get that I didn't do anything wrong across to them. And if there's still persistence, I'll just keep the trial. I'll just accept whatever they give me. And I know at the end of the day, I'm still not accountable for it.
What if how you've explained yourself and still the person doesn't believe you? How do you feel?
It's annoying. I mean, sometimes I want to cry, but I know it's of no use. The person is not going to budge and all, so I just let it go.
I think you shouldn't mind what people are saying. Once you've explained yourself, that's the thing. You have to believe in yourself. Stop believing in what other people say, because
Destroys people.
Oh, thank you. The next question, it's on Islam. You've picked number 13, and number 13 here says, what are some of the benefits of fasting that you know?
Fasting gets you closer to your Lord. It helps you manage your time wisely, because some people read Quran, some people help in the kitchen when they are doing the food for breaking fast. And you know that anything you do during that time is accountable for you, not Shaitan, because he's locked up, so you try to improve on that thing.
No, I think memorizing the Quran too on Ramadan is very, very important. Your second question on Islam, you pick number 5, and it says, mention 3 surahs from the Quran named after prophets.
Yunus.
Yes.
Muhammad.
Yes.
Ibrahim.
Thank you very much. Moving on to general, you picked number 6, and number 6 here says, what are the things you think teenagers find more exciting?
Well, I don't know, it depends if you're an introvert or extrovert. Because for me, like, I can change from being an extrovert and extrovert. So I love nature a lot, and I love reading. But then some on the male side, they love video games. They love
playing football.
Some actually love baking and football.
There are some guys who can cook. They are very, very good at cooking, more than females do. Your second question, number 14. It says, saving or spending money, what do you prefer and why?
I prefer saving money, because if I get the money and spend it, that's no use for me, because it's probably I'm still going to use that thing at that moment and it's gone. If I save money, I have money to buy something bigger, something that will help me, and something that will improve me.
You can save money too to help your younger ones or assist your parents too. We've come to the end of today's episode of Teen Strip, and we've learned how to manage our time, how teenagers can manage their time and age with Khadija Adisa. Please do send in your comments. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget, our next guest can be you. Until we meet again, stay safe. I remain your host, Amira Jia. Thank you.
An-Nur Masjid, located in Abuja, Nigeria, the heart of the most populous country in Africa, is a center of excellence promoting unity, education, and empowerment. The current inner capacity of 1,000 worshippers is grossly inadequate, and an expansion program to 10,000 is now being embarked upon. This is an opportunity to earn bountiful reward from Allah by partnering with us to expand the masjid. The project is estimated to cost $7 million, and we call on you to donate generously through the following project account.
أيها الذين آمنوا لا تلهكم أموالكم ولا أولادكم عن ذكر الله ومن يفعل ذلك فأولئك هم الخاسرون وأنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت فيقول رب لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب فأصدق وأكن من الصالحين.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome viewers to your show, Hello Abuja. I am your host, Hasna Yusuf, and today's episode promises to be very, very interesting and educative as we are here at the Abuja National Mosque, which according to your vote is the most beautiful mosque in Abuja. So come along with me as I take you through a tour of the different structures like the prayer areas, the shopping mall, conference hall and clinic of the Abuja National Mosque. The construction of the Abuja National Mosque started in 1982 and was completed in 1988.
During the regime of Obasanjo with Adua, that is General Musa Adua, the idea of Abuja National Mosque came to be. With our Murshid, then among the 7 people that meet to come up with the idea of Abuja National Mosque. They started building from 1982 up to 1988. Everything was completed. Alhamdulillah, AIM and consultant come up with the design, while Lodjani Nigeria Limited built the mosque. Alhamdulillah, going by the capacity of Abuja National Mosque, about 25,000 people can pray comfortably. That is indoor, upstairs and the surrounding, both male and female. We have about 6 toilet, or I can call it toilet and ablutionary facilities, where at least 300 people can sit at a time.
Okay guys, like I promised you, we're going to take a tour of the structures, different structures of the National Mosque, the sights, the sounds. So part of the things, the buildings in the National Mosque is the National Mosque shopping mall. So yeah, we are going to do some shopping kind of thing. So let's go buy us some sweets, some snacks. Now come along with me.
You know, when people are in the mosque, definitely they may need of something. So that is why the National Mosque Management, under the able leadership of our Murshid Professor Ahmad Said Galadanchi, decide to build a shopping mall just to cater for the need of the people coming here for prayers. Allahu Rabbi wal Islam dini ومحمدا رسول الله ويقيني أدنو إليه ساجدا بجبيني اقبل صلاتي وللصلاة. You know, mosque always is not to serve for prayer purpose alone, but to serve the entire social activities. That is why we have the conference hall where a series of lectures will take place. فعشقت كل حروف
It's said to be a 600 capacity conference hall, and iMedia TV also has also carried out some activities here. We also come to record there's some activities here, like the AMIS, Association of Muslim Model Islamic Schools in Abuja. They had a 2-day conference here, and iMedia TV was here live recording the stuff. And also Married Identity that happened at least sometime this year. So iMedia TV was also here at the conference hall, National Mosque, to do some recordings also. One of the things I love about the National Mosque is the many gates it has. There are about 6 gates leading to different places and entrances to the mosque. This door right here is referred to as the VIP door because the president and other VIPs access the National Mosque via this route. There were also lots of CCTV cameras both inside and around the mosque, said to be for effective monitoring of activities within the complex. Yeah, so this door actually leads to the room where all the CCTV cameras in the National Mosque, within and outside the National Mosque, is being watched. So everything here that is being done in the National Mosque is actually being controlled or being watched from this room. So another beautiful thing about the National Mosque is that some organizations actually have their offices situated here. Like you can see one, the Secretariat of Quran Reservation Foundation. There is Abuja Muslim Forum, AMF. There's also Muslim Professionals in Dawah, MPD. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from creation taught Adam alayhi salatu wasalam the names of things. And also the first verse revealed to the Prophet ﷺ was Iqra, which means read. From all this, we know that Islam places so much importance to education and knowledge. So it's no wonder that the Abuja National Mosque houses a school and a library as well. This is Abuja National Mosque Academy, the madrasa section of the National Mosque Abuja. So let's go take a look.
Allah says, "Ma farratna fil kitabi min shay." We have not left anything outside the religion or outside the book. Of course, mosque also is a learning center, so that is why we have a National Mosque Academy.
عشقت كل حروف كتابك مهتدي ومقتدي بنبيك الآمين.
Of course, wherever you are having people, definitely you may expect sometimes or one day one of them may fall sick. So at least you need to have at least first aid center. Even if it is not going to be complete hospital, but at least it will serve as first aid center.
So we've come to the end of today's episode of the show. I hope you had a nice time with me, and I also hope that you've learned something new from the National Mosque Abuja. If you did, then please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel at imediatv.tv, and also follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Until I come away next time, I'm Hassana Yusuf. Bye for now.